Hey there, everyone. I am, of course, as always, Zydier, but you can call me Dart. And with me today is a special guest host for this Let's Play.
Yep, it's me, PapillonReel, the esteemed moderator for the Let's Play forums at GameSpite. Darth Vader has been gracious in letting me help him take part in this wonderful little hidden gem on the Cetala View, the BS Legend of Zelda, the Ancient Stone Tablets.
That's right. Well, the first thing you'll notice is that you're not Link at all in this game. You're just some kid who shows up to swipe all his stuff, have a huge wallet, and do all the work for Link while he's off on Koholint or whatever.
Well, interestingly enough, he isn't given a name, so what were we going to call him?
Let's just call this hero Skippy.
Skippy sounds like a good name. Alright, Skippy it is. Seems like Skippy's just wandering out a little bit, getting his bearings in the overworld right now. Guess that huge wallet of his might be weighing him down.
Yeah, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 digits on that thing. Who's gonna need that much money?
My god, that's more than any other Link combined at that point.
Well, to be
I guess
fair,
he has some huge debt he has to pay down for the Tingle family.
The wallet was actually used as a scoring system during the original Satellite View broadcast. It's obviously useless here, but we'll be getting a lot of money anyway, because I don't know where everything is.
Better hoard it away in case you need to purchase anything.
Yeah, thankfully, there's more money in this game than you'll ever need.
Looks like Skippy is going to die rich, fat, and happy by the time his adventure's over.
I hope he at least finds a sword. He didn't start with one.
Oh man. Guess he's going to take a stab at this first dungeon without it. And, to his credit though, he only has to do with these plant things, so...
They look like sort of cabbage salad to me.
I don't know. The only time you see cabbage salad like that is when it's been left in the refrigerator for too long.
Well, they do make splut noises.
True.
Alright, the sword. The itty bitty, tiny, useless sword.
Anything's better than nothing.
At least it's not made of wood.
Oh man. It still doesn't have a shield though. Wasn't there I remember hearing about some sort of glitch with the sword the first game? Or if you saved with, well, not the first game, the first, with LTTP? Where if you save without the sword, apparently it'll just wipe your file. That's why they gave it to you so early on.
Yeah, that doesn't become a huge, horrible, hair-pulling problem in certain ROM hacks, which shall be known as parallel worlds. Thankfully, in this game, though, enterprising ROM hackers have added a automatic save feature. I think it happens every minute.
Is it like a save state, or...
It's just a automatic RAM save. When you quit the game and start up again, you're back outside and you have everything you've collected.
Skippy seems to be doing well for himself really early on. He's already managed to make a quick 100 from his little enterprise.
Yeah. Did you see that wall he just blew up there? The bricks were a little off place. No cracks or
That's
anything.
an interesting tell.
Yeah, I wonder what the architects were thinking when they built that.
Might as well leave a little left, just in case they might have to bomb this wall.
Actually, I think it's more likely that the ROM hackers put the tiles together wrong. In the original version of this game, there were no indoors. They had to be completely rebuilt.
Oh my. So, ingenuity through sloppiness, I take it?
Yeah. Fortunately, on the internet, there are playthroughs of the very original broadcast, which do show all the rooms completely intact, and that's what they used to rebuild this. At first, though, they didn't have it, so guys like Euclid had to make up the insides of dungeons. It wasn't very pretty.
Oh my. Take forever just putting it together from scratch. It's actually kind of impressive when you think about it that way.
I was thinking
Oh, I noticed that Link's also been taking swipes of the wall from time to time.
Yeah, if you listen to the audio in the video, you'll notice that some walls, when you swipe them, they sound like bushes for some reason. But that's your clue to blow them up. You don't have to hold your sword out and tap them in this game, you just swipe them.
I guess that's to save time for the fact that they took away all the cracks all over the place.
Well, for some reason, even a blown up door or a regular shutter or passage will make a bush noise if you hit those. Probably another consequence of the duct tape and prayer that this game runs on.
Might be a leftover from the Bush era.
Wait a minute, that's not possible. This was made in '97.
The Bush Senior era? Oh man, taken out in one shot.
Oh yeah, that takes skill. Yeah, for 6 weeks on end, you gotta get it up at 5 a.m. Eat your purple cabbage salads here, and then just spin attack for 8 straight hours. You'll get the hang of it eventually.
Here it takes years to build up the great spin attack. That's why Skippy here hasn't managed to perfect it yet. And the big key.
You got the big key. It is the master key of the dungeon. It can open many locks that small keys cannot. That is what the text said, and I will throttle you until you are gasping for mercy if you disagree with me.
I miss how they used to use the big key in the post-Link's Awakening era. It used to be that just like cordon off the half the dungeon, like you would have to explore the first half thoroughly before moving on. But nowadays it's just used as a makeshift little boss door.
Yeah.
So it doesn't feel as... It's kind of missing that little element, that little building element to it. That it.
Well, at least this isn't some other ROM hack where you have not only a big key, but a big key to get into the chest. I mean, that would be insane. I don't know who could possibly have thought of that. You got some cash?
1, 2, 3, 40 rupees. Ha ha ha. And of course, Link decides to take out his rage on the nearest Rocklops, just to open that door.
Interesting how the green ones can be killed with pots, but the red ones only take arrows. Hey, I guess old Sahasrara forgot to take those boots out of the dungeon before he set Skippy on his journey.
I guess he left him for old Redcap over there, in the back room with no food or easy access to supplies or basically any basic necessities for living. And here are the Armos Knights out in force.
And they take
there
only
they go.
2 hits. Yeah, high five, everybody.
Ooh,
You got a MacGuffin. Does this MacGuffin have some kind of significance? And now to go revisit the old man for reasons I'm not entirely sure of. I'm just going on muscle memory at this point.
gotta train that plot coupon, see where it takes you.
I think I played the original Link to the Past about as often as Brick Road plays Super Metroid.
I average it at least once a year at this point. It's just one of those games you can't help but replay, I find. It's one of those old classics. Especially when we try to take your hand at a minimalist run. Start finding out just how mean this game could have been when you were first playing through all those years ago.
Yeah. I remember there were a few thrown controllers.
A few broken ones too. Just see the dent in the wall that was left behind after my last run.
You'll notice that the controller, though, is perfectly intact. They don't make them like they used to. Well, maybe they do, but only if you buy official Nintendo stuff.
It depends on the system. Wii remotes can take a lot of abuse, but I'm on my 4th DS at this point, so
Really, I've heard stories. You can drop those off a building and they still work. Oh yeah, that was the minigame that we'll never be playing. He opens the shop at like 55 minutes, and nobody wants to stick around for that.
Yeah. What's his shop do anyway?
I think it's a whack-a-mole game.
Oh god. No whack-a-mole for 55 minutes. No way in heck for that.
Of course, it may be a shoot the duck. Shoot the duck! Shoot the duck!
It's Duck Hunt. Zelda edition. The fairy's just chilling out there, wondering why Skippy's just blowing a hole through a wall.
Yeah, her clearly marked wall, unlike the ones in the dungeons.
Skippy's a homewrecker.